Listen, I came on because on Tuesday I promised that I was going to do Triple T this week. And how fitting is the message today because this week has been the most tumultuous weeks we've ever had. Well, it not ever had, but it ranks up there with all of the others. So I'm just gonna jump right in. I wanted to say hello to everybody. I know that you're preparing for Easter, for Resurrection Sunday on tomorrow. This is my favorite time in Christendom, and I am excited about his death, his burial, and his resurrection. And so I'm looking forward to tomorrow celebrating Resurrection Sunday because I always expect and experience a resurrection miracle. And so this week is not over. Today is the last day of this week, but tomorrow is the day that he really performs the miracle. So I'm still in expectation. I'm so excited that you are here. And I'm not going to take much time today because I know that you are preparing your Easter meals and getting ready for tomorrow. So here we are. We are talking about how in everything, um, thereon being content. And I can say that with confidence because on this week we have lived and for those of you that are close to us, you know what we're working toward, what we're getting ready to do. And so we have really been putting our hand to the plow. And with this being out, with our air being out, it really put a halt on a lot of things. First of all, it jacked up our week, it jacked up our schedule. So the work that we normally do and get done during this week, our schedule has been completely off. The the idea of fulfilling the goals that we had to do this week, we did not reach. But I am confident because as we went ahead and made our reservation for the hotel on Monday night, we knew we were using funds that were already assigned for something else. We didn't know how long we were going to be there, but we just trusted God that He was going to make a way and He was going to provide provision, and that He did. So we paid for some nights, and God provided 2 nights through someone else. And well, actually, 3 nights were provided through somebody else. And so we didn't have to stress about how long we were going to have to be out or how deep it was going to be in our pockets, although we know that we will be reimbursed for that. But it's just the initial inconvenience for that. And so when I was reading this morning or this afternoon, um, or when I woke up this morning, I just woke up with Thanksgiving in my heart. Not really, worried about anything or concerned about anything, but I was grateful because we had somewhere cool to lay our head. And not only that, but when I woke up this morning, I was awakened by my husband saying, "Hey, let's get up and go get breakfast." And that seems like a little, but when you know what we're accomplishing, what will be accomplished, every dollar has to be accounted for. But when I tell you that God still provided the way, He still didn't. Um, we still didn't get to the goal that we had set for this week, but yet we still had peace in the situation. And so I'm going to read this to you. Um, and so I didn't even realize it, but as I was in the car just now, I opened it up to read it for today, and it fits so well with what we dealt with this week. It says, "I am calling," and I am talking about this is Jesus talking. It says, "I am calling you to a life of thankfulness. I want all your moments to be punctuated with thanksgiving. The basis for your gratitude is my sovereignty. I am the creator and controller of the universe. Heaven and earth are filled with my glorious presence. When you criticize or complain, you are acting as if you could run the world better than I can. From your limited human perspective, it may look as if I'm mismanaging things, but you don't know what I know or see what I see. If I pulled back the curtains to allow you to view heavenly realms, you would understand much more. However, I have designed you to live by faith and not by sight. I lovingly shield you from knowing the future or seeing in the spirit world. Acknowledge my sovereignty by giving thanks in all circumstances." And so I was reading just now, and it said, "Pray, um, rejoice always, pray continually, and give thanks, for this is the will of God concerning you through Christ Jesus." And so, even though we didn't make our mark, we didn't meet our goal this week, our air went out. But on last night, on Good Friday, because I told you, during Holy Week, I always expect God to do a miracle. On last night, and everybody was closed pretty much for Good Friday. But on last night, we got a call saying that your air is fixed at 8 o'clock p.m. And we started rejoicing. But we had already paid for the room for the night. So we was just like, we're going to enjoy the night. We're going to get up tomorrow and we're going to go home. And we were going to do some work today. And it just seemed as if, you know what? This is the weekend of Holy Week. And we had already made plans that we were going to work hard Monday through Thursday and take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And so it didn't work like that. But I'm convinced that because we've been working so hard for the last month, God took this moment to give us a break. And we were saying to each other, we need a break. So we made plans for this weekend, not this weekend, but at the end of the month, it's going to be a working trip, but we were going to add a couple of days so we can enjoy just some time away. But God saw fit to do it early. And so even though our air going out was an inconvenience, look what God did. We got a new compressor. It was at no charge to us. And we're getting reimbursed for what we've spent. So I just came to encourage you that whenever things transpire and it knocks the wind out of you or it just knock you off your course, just give thanks. Rejoice anyway. Give thanks and pray continually. Because one thing that I've learned this week and that I've learned in other times past is that God hears us and he comes to our rescue at the time that is needed. So don't get frazzled. Yeah, it was an inconvenience, But one thing that I'm learning, I'm taking on the characteristics of my husband, Elder Marcus. When things go awry, he never gets shaken. He just speak what God is saying to his spirit. He'll say, ain't no need in us worrying. God got this. And he always says, if God brought me back from death, then this little temporary thing is nothing compared to what I've already endured. So if he did that, then he'll do this. And so I'm convinced that that if God decided to put this, he wants to get the glory out of the outcome. So what we could, what he can do in an instant. And so that, I believe that was the lesson. He wanted us to rejoice even in this, regardless of the circumstance. He wants us to continue to pray. And then he wants us to give thanks because it's his will. What happened was in his will. Because if it wasn't in his will, it wouldn't have happened. So the only thing that we can do is trust that he'll give us the outcome that will blow our minds far better than we could have done ourselves. Again, we've been believing God for an Ephesians 3:20 year. And so what seemed like an inconvenience to us was a opportunity for God to get the glory. And what better time for him to get the glory than during Holy Week? And so we give God praise and we thank God. I told you I wasn't going to be long today, but I wanted to come on, keep my word, not just to you guys, but I wanted to keep my word to God because I told him, if you give me the grace, I'll do it every week. And so even in this resurrection transformation and transparency Tuesday, but it has been a transparency and a transformational week. And so I came on this glorious Saturday to close out this week with Triple T, just to encourage you that don't be frazzled by whatever you may be facing at this moment. Yeah, it may be an inconvenience, but this is the opportunity for God to get the glory and for you to get the victory. So I am Elder Stephanie signing off, but I wanted to remind you that August 19th through the 21st, we are doing the Awakening Encounter. And I am telling you, these speakers are so ready. These powerful preachers are ready to give God the glory and to shake the foundation, to awaken those of us that are in the kingdom. And so, not only that, but October 13th through the 16th is the I'm so excited. It is Blissfully Wedded Marriage Retreat. I am so super excited. Stay tuned. Be on the watch for the video, the advertisement video. So save the date, October 13th through the 16th. Those of you that paid your registration for when we had it planned before, that will apply to what you it would apply to this, unless you're not able to make it, and we will refund that for you. So I am excited about what God is doing. And so the location will be revealed very soon. We have locked everything down, and that's what I wanted to make sure that we had done. So um, I am excited. See you on Tuesday, and have a happy and a joyous Resurrection Sunday on tomorrow. God bless you.